Instead of waking up and immediately scrolling TikTok for 2 hours or hitting your snooze button 100 times, what you could be doing is actually enjoying your morning with a good morning routine that makes you wake up feeling refreshed and energized and actually excited to start the day. And you might be even more excited to know that it does not include waking up at 5 a.m. because I don't know about you, but I do not enjoy waking up at the crack of dawn. So it's not about how early you wake up or how soon you make your bed after getting out of it. It's more about how you prioritize your time in the morning and the habits that you hold yourself to. These are the things that will help you develop a healthy and efficient morning routine that you can actually do consistently. Hey everyone, it's Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been said 1,000 times before, but the way that you start your morning sets the tone for the rest of your entire day, which is why it's so important to develop healthy habits and finding ways that you can be productive and efficient to really just make the most of your morning. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my realistic 8 a.m. morning routine, which includes some healthy and productive habits, some tips on how to build your own morning routine, and even some healthy breakfast ideas for you guys. To be honest with you guys, I'm definitely more of a night owl than a morning person, but I have seen such a big difference in what happens when I do have a good morning routine versus when I just wake up at whatever time and scroll on my phone. Like, it doesn't help. So if you're someone who has a hard time getting up in the morning or just setting a good healthy morning routine, I really hope this video will be helpful for you. Just before we get into it, if you are enjoying it at any point, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Let's get into the video. I think the first step to any good morning routine is waking up at a reasonable time, which for me is usually around 8 a.m. This is when I usually naturally wake up if I've gotten a good 8 hours of sleep. So as long as I've not stayed up too late, I did say I'm a night owl, but as long as I've not stayed up past midnight, I will usually be up around 8 a.m. And this might be different for everyone too. Like, obviously if you have to be at work at 8 a.m, then you can't wake up at 8 a.m. You might have to wake up at 7. But for me, the most important thing is making sure that I have gotten a good 8 hours of sleep, because otherwise I'm not gonna be happy. The next thing I will usually do is open up the curtains to let some sunshine or some natural light in. This also helps a lot with just helping your body naturally wake up. So if you are someone that struggles with that, definitely try just opening the windows immediately when you wake up. That makes a big difference. And now that I am fully awake, before I even go on my phone, okay, the next thing I will do is drink a bunch of water to rehydrate myself, especially because I know that I'm someone who needs coffee in the morning. So before I even get near the coffee, I need to have some water. And I find that this also helps with just like general brain function. Like, I'm able to think more clearly and focus more even throughout the day. This is definitely an important step in my morning routine. And next I will go into the bathroom and I will do my skincare. I will brush my teeth. Guys, my skincare routine is like my first non-negotiable. Like, I cannot skip this. Obviously brushing teeth too. And I like to do first thing so that I don't like trick my brain into pushing it back like later into the day, because that happens sometimes. It's better just do it right away, get freshened up first thing. And it's also like a little personal ritual of like self-care that just helps me feel like more positive and more ready to start the day. So this I cannot skip. So then once I am done brushing my teeth, done with my skincare, then I will go into the kitchen and make breakfast. I know not everyone likes to eat breakfast, but for me personally, it is my favorite meal of the day. I look forward to breakfast, and I think it could be really beneficial to start your day with a good healthy breakfast. So personally, my go-to is oatmeal. That's what I have most mornings, but sometimes I will have maybe some banana pancakes that are easy to make and are also going to be nutritious and help fuel my body. And some other options are even like a healthier cereal, something that's going to keep you full, maybe a smoothie, which is also super easy and takes like 5 minutes. So there's definitely lots of options. You can also always just look up like 5-minute breakfast ideas and you'll probably find like 10 ideas immediately. Now the next step, which I want to say is also a non-negotiable, but I have to be honest with you guys, sometimes I skip this step, and that is doing like a 5, 10, 15-minute stretch in the morning. I notice such a big difference when I do this versus when I don't, but sometimes I start getting into the day too quickly and I just skip this step. So this is definitely something I'm working on, like really sticking in my routine and being consistent with, because there's something about that little bit of exercise like first thing in the morning that helps clear your head and just get your body moving, even if it's something light like a little stretch. And something else I want to also be more consistent with is actually taking my dog for like a full walk in the morning. Sometimes I'll just like let him out into the yard and not actually like walk with him, but I think it's a good habit for both of us. But I do think that some form of exercise, some form of stretch, or a little walk in the morning before you like really get into your work helps a lot. It just helps you clear your mind, help you feel so much less jumbled, less anxious and stressed, just sets your mind in the right place before you actually start getting into the day. So definitely recommend adding a little bit of exercise into your daily morning routine. And then the next thing I will do in my routine is get dressed and get ready for the day. So I will put on a cute outfit, and it might be like, you know, work from home loungewear if I'm not going anywhere that day, but it's still gonna be cute. Even if I'm staying home and even if I'm not gonna see anyone, I still wanna feel cute because it's for me. This includes outfit. It also includes like putting on a little bit of jewelry, doing my hair, just getting ready and like making myself feel presentable before I get any further into the day. But I think this step can really be a game changer as well, like especially if you're someone who's used to just getting up and like throwing on whatever clothes you see first. Try like actually wearing a cute outfit that makes you feel good. And I know like if you have work or places to be, like maybe you have a uniform or like a certain outfit that you have to wear. I know not everyone has the luxury of working from home, but get a little cute. Make yourself feel good. So now this is the part in my routine where I am starting to kind of get into like work mode. I'm starting to be like, hey, what are the next things I actually need to do? So now I will take a few minutes to write down any like lingering thoughts I might have. This is also why a walk in the morning is good, because it kind of like brings out any thoughts that you might have, anything that might be weighing on your mind, and then you can come home and just quickly write it down, kind of like do a little brain dump, get it out of your head. Or you could take a few minutes to write in your journal if you have that. I usually just grab a random notebook and like start writing, but journals are great too. This is also when I will make a to-do list, or I will look at my to-do list and see what work I have to do that day. So at this point, I'm really just like organizing my day and like getting myself situated and really just getting to work. So that is my 8 a.m. realistic morning routine. Again, your morning routine might have to look a little bit different if you have to work earlier, if you have school earlier, and it's probably gonna take time to build a good morning routine that actually works for you, because we're all different, we all have different schedules, we have to prioritize things differently. But you can play around with it, you can play around with the steps in your routine. Certain habits maybe don't work for you and certain ones do. To make this all even easier, you might want to consider doing some of these steps in the evening. So if you know that you have to wake up super early this day to get to work or get to school or whatever, then maybe instead of making your breakfast like right in the morning, you can do a little meal prep the day before. Or instead of having to find an outfit that day and like you're stressing out and it's taking too much time, you can do that the night before. So like doing certain things the night before can help a lot and save you a lot of time and stress in the whole like decision making process of your morning routine, and that can make the whole thing run a lot smoother as well. But just play around with it, figure out what works for you, and eventually you will find a good morning routine that will help you get so much more out of your morning and also your entire day. So that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your current morning routine looks like. Be honest. And also, out of everything we talked about, what are you most excited about adding to your morning routine? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.